So we're going to see some questions that ask us about the discriminant, and it'll relate the discriminant to the number of real solutions of a quadratic equation. So what is the discriminant? Well, we have this quadratic formula. This portion of it is the discriminant. Not even the square root symbol, literally just the b squared minus 4ac. That's the discriminant. And the idea is, why is that related to the number of real solutions? Well, as we saw in the previous two examples, if this number is a negative number, then we have to square root a negative number. We can't do that. There'll be no real solutions. And if this number is a positive number, then there'll be a number to add and a number to subtract, and there'll be two real solutions. But also, this number could end up being exactly 0. So if this b squared minus 4ac is 0, then what happens is all this part of the equation gets blocked out, and the answer is going to be just whatever the opposite of b over 2a is, and there'll be just one solution. So here's a quick set of rules you guys might either memorize or try to make sense of. Better to try to make sense of them. If that discriminant is positive, or if it's more than 0 or positive, we're going to have two real solutions. If the discriminant is 0, there's just one real solution. And if the discriminant is negative, or less than 0, there's no real solution. And it's all because, like I said, that's the number we square root. Can't square root a negative, so if it's negative, there isn't one. If it's positive, there'll be a number to add and a number to subtract, so it'll be 2. And if it equals 0, there won't be anything to add or subtract, it'll be just the one solution. So we don't need to go through the whole quadratic formula to talk about how many solutions it has. We just need the value, just the sign on b squared minus 4ac. So here's an equation. I just want to know what the discriminant is and how many solutions this equation will have. I don't actually want to find them. So since a equals 3 and b equals negative 8 and c equals 7, then b squared minus 4 times a times c is going to be 64. 64 minus 96, which is equal to negative, I think, 32? 32, negative 32. So since that's the value of the discriminant, and since it is less than 0, I'll say there are no real solutions. This is one of those times in math where it'd be easy to put this on a note card and just memorize it, but you're going to be just way better off if you try to think about why these rules make sense and the relationship to the quadratic formula. It'll just make everything stronger. Good luck.